Today was a hard day. I'm exhausted. Um, they said that I'm gonna call this title this vain. So you could take that. They just said something about in vain, but this is like they said this is like my punishment because it shows my vanity. So clearly, I'm a very vain person for coming on camera to tell you what's going on in my life after their 24/7 surveillance and trying to set me up. So, if I'm a vain person because of this, okay, I'm okay with this. Like I said, so be it. I think that bothers them because this was supposed to be done in private. Nobody would know. I would just be yelling at the walls, crying. And I'm not going to get into the court part of all of this. I'm drenched. But I'm in River Bay. River Bay is Co-op City, and so they're trying to tell me since I'm a shareholder, I'm an owner and not a tenant. Yet, on my other case, I'm listed as a tenant. So I can't understand how I can be an owner and a tenant at the same time. So part of the harassment part of this, and you guys could look it up online, was dropped because they classified me as an owner. So clearly, I'm dealing with people who have some sort of mental problems, and I don't. I still don't. You can't have it every way, and there has to be justice in this world. You know, they're talking. I'm going to go bit by bit so that I'll keep talking about this because I think there's a big injustice happening here, and I'm not afraid to talk about it. So if that makes me vain, then so be it. If it means my court cases are in vain, then so be it. If that means that this will be part of my legacy that I've been a vain person for trying to get justice, then so be it. That's okay. I'm all right with that. So in my apartment this morning, and since I've been drinking garlic tea, they were like, "Oh, you're not twitching anymore. You're going to be better. Everything's going to be better." It was awful. It was awful today. So clearly they're not giving any sort of professional advice in any way, shape or form. um this part of the personality assessment on me was that I would never, like, I guess I would never do anything that they would think wasn't appropriate, yet all day every day they keep trying to prove how inappropriate I am. How is that possible? How can you spend your time every day trying to provoke an argument with me, telling me I did this wrong, that wrong, yet expect me never to do anything wrong? So, this is part of this vanity of theirs. So, really, it is their vanity that I'm dealing with. So, they're still upset because they have this thought process that I say and do the wrong things, and that if they can prove that, then my court cases won't make any sense because clearly I am the one who what is it when you not provoke, but what's the word? It's not provoke. Who started it, I guess, because I'm such an inappropriate person. Then why hasn't anyone filed any complaints against me? 27 years here. So they I thought I was going to have a better day. So they wanted to take credit for someone left a comment talking about garlic and ginger tea. Now, I grew up with garlic tea. That's nothing new. Garlic was always used, already, anybody who knows anything about anything, you use garlic for different remedies. That's a home remedy that we've all grown up with. But they made a big deal, big, big deal. I had a horrible day. It was as though I didn't do anything to prepare to feel good. So I get on the 12 bus. You guys know the 12 bus right here, and a young guy gets on at Pelham, and he's like backs up towards me. So like I'm here, like this is me here, and he's like right next to me. So he backs up a little bit, and he kind of, as you can tell, and they were saying, "Oh, he's gonna bump into you. He's gonna bump into you," and you can tell I'm not in a good physical shape today, and he kind of taps me. So I wait, and he knows he touched me, but he still kind of lingers too close. So I turned to him with the bus moving and them talking, and I was like, I think I said along this lines, but they're talking over me. And I'm like, could we have a little space with something, and I said together. So they at the same time said, could we get a room together? So they thought I was saying the wrong thing. I said, could you give us some space? And I said it low, and they kept repeating it like it was wrong, was wrong. What I was saying was, could we have some space? We're too close together. Could we have some space? But because they're talking and I'm talking, my whole vocabulary has changed. So they don't like my new vocabulary because they were like, maybe we should have put it with people whose first language is English. Exactly. Like I keep saying, that they don't want to accept the truth. If Eric Shafir's involved and his first language isn't English, Felicia's first language isn't English, I don't know how we arguing about something that isn't, is that's true. Your first language isn't English. Your mother speaks Spanish. Your grandmother, who used to take care of you, speaks Spanish. Your father speaks Spanish. Your first language is Spanish. Maria's first language is Spanish. They're all Spanish and or Jewish. I'm neither. I'm not Spanish and I'm not Jewish. So why am I involved? Why am I involved? I'm nothing to these people. You can't say, "Oh, you're involved because you went to elementary school with me in the 1980s or you dated me in the 1990s." I shouldn't be involved with any of this. So then they're like, "Oh, that guy was sending you a message from Puffy." First of all, we've already gone over this. I'm not taking anyone's side, but I told the police about this situation in 2016, 2017. I'm not sure, 2018, yes, 2018, 2019, 2020, maybe not 2020, maybe only online 2020. Yeah, online 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. Do you really think Puffy would be stupid enough? I mean, of all people,